People wonder if movies reflect real life. Hell yes, they do. I'll tell you how. Both make it as difficult as possible for two people to find each other and fall in love. Think about it. All the barriers that get put in the way of romance, which in movies is exactly the point. That's what holds our interest for 2 hours. But in real life, love would hold our interest. Movies end when two people finally embrace, but that is exactly when life begins. Everyone is aching for magic. Everyone wants that moment in the third act when their eyes meet and the music swells and they fall into their lover's arms. But no one talks. No one connects anymore. Life is a very long movie and everyone is stuck in the second act. This is what I want to know. Why can't we cut to the climax? Why can't we move right past all the barriers and go straight to the part that everyone's waiting for? The part where the guy gets the girl.
I just asked if you need any help finding anything.
As a matter of fact, I do. Seen it, seen it, seen it, seen it. Omniscience sucks, you know what I mean?
Not a clue. Maybe if you told me the kind of thing you're looking for.
I'm looking to be inspired, all right? To be moved, to be enlightened, and to have at least 15 minutes of Adrian Barbeau naked.
Oh, sorry, they're holding that one for me.
Looks like I'll be staying at your house tonight.
Oh, I don't know. Mom and Dad don't usually allow sleepovers on a school night.
I understand. A little embarrassing being grounded at your age.
Yeah.
That's tough. Hey, I'm Trevor Hale.
Dan Waters.
Hi.
Couldn't help overhearing your little treatise on the state of romance. I hate to rain on your cloud, but I don't think it's all that bad out there.
Depends on your stake in making things better. Mine is pretty high. Kind of off my game down here.
Down here? Oh, well, that explains it. You're from Milwaukee.
A little higher up, actually. Mountains.
Huh.
Yeah, I was up in the Yukon hunting. Just me and my bow and arrow.
Wow. Bear?
No, actually fully clothed. Bear, fully clothed.
Yeah, sort of a wordplay.
Yeah, if you catch it in the right light.
Yeah.
So what about you? You're living on the edge. A man in a public place actually talking to another man he's never met?
Yeah, more an insecurity, really. I try to make it a point to interact with anyone who'll make me seem normal by comparison.
Wise man. Let me get this straight. You think the world's as open to romance as it was 50 years ago?
I think it wants to be. I mean, look at this place. You know, they don't rent these things by the zillions just because going to the theater is 4 hours of hassle. They want to take someone home with them, even if they got to get them back by midnight tomorrow.
Okay, but look what passes for romance. Boy meets girl. Boy invites girl back to his house to watch him drink himself to death.
Yeah.
All right, here, look at this. Boy meets ex-wife. They dump ping pong balls into a funnel cloud, almost get crushed by a flying cow.
Well, now, you got to choose something that's actually supposed to be a romance.
My point is this. Movies, life, there are too many blocks on the road to love. I just want to help people find a shortcut.
You want to help?
Yeah.
What are you, Cupid?
Cupid. Right.
I play a good game, but not as good as you. I can be a little cold, but you can be so cruel. I'm not made of brick, I'm not made of stone, but I had you fooled enough to take me on. I stumble and fall, baby, under it all. I'm only human on the inside.
Man, you gotta love a job like that. Half the guys in the city would kill to be a Blackhawks coach.
Well, assistant. It means I get to stay on the bench when the heavy hitting starts. But you know what I like? Strategy. X's and O's, you know? I've always been into math, and I love the geometry of putting 6 guys into motion and on rare occasions having it turn into this perfect moment. I like that.
Very nice. So the rest of the team know they got a romantic in the locker room?
Come on now, you're the one with all the love stories, you know? Glass blowing, craft or fetish?
Yeah, there's an adult video store down the way. I gotta look at love from every angle. It's either that or saving Ryan's privates. I'm this way. I bartended at a place called Taggarty's on the block.
Oh, yeah.
You want to come over, get heavily medicated after a game?
I've seen us play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might take you up on that.
All right.
All right, see you.
See you, man.
When they beat upon a broken guitar in all the streets, the wicked tropical charms, the embassies, lying hideous shards where tourists know and decay. When they dance in a reptile blaze, you wear a mask, an equatorial haze, and take the past.
Hi. I'm from the Save the Eggs Foundation. We go door to door trying to head off the next grocery-related tragedy.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
And I'm Trevor. I live down the hall. Sure can't help you? I hate to see you kill these little fellas before you get a chance to splatter them all over your frying pan.
No, I'll be fine.
Hand it over, no one gets hurt.
Well, okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You're on our tenants committee, right?
I've been giving it some thought. We ought to hold a bake sale and buy an elevator.
I don't see you around here much. You just move in?
No.
Been here a while.
No.
So you've been here just the right amount of time to leave no opening for conversation whatsoever.
Well, that's very home. Did you dry those flowers yourself?
Okay, yeah, I can take that now, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, Susan.
Susan.
My name is Susan.
Okay, thanks, Susan. I'll see you around then, okay? Maybe.
Here you go. Thanks, Mary. Could I get an extra set of dressing?
Wait a minute. Stop the presses. I mean, you're going to try to fix up a guy that you just met in the video store with a woman who stares at her feet?
I'm not going to try. I am going to do. And I'll cover all bets from any aspiring actors who want to part with their payroll.
Look, you're talking about the woman that lives just a few doors down, right? The one who acts like she's on the witness protection program? The one who flinches every time you say hi?
An inspired choice, don't you think?
By the muse in charge of ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Can I see your invitation to this conversation?
I heard what you said, Trevor. Sounds pointless.
On the contrary, it is a slam dunk, a home run, a sports cliche of your choice. Ask me how I know.
You'll only tell me.
Because I felt it. That's how. There I was, minding my own business.
Already. I don't believe it.
When I met Dan, met Susan, and bam! That feeling came back. That undeniable feeling that two complete strangers are absolutely destined to be one.
And you felt this how exactly?
Something went off inside of me. Hit me harder than that bad curried chili I ate last week.
You ever think of writing for Hallmark?
You see, after 10, 15 centuries on the job, I developed the ability to know exactly who belongs with whom. Until now, I thought that particular mojo had not made it down here with me, but apparently it just made it on a later flight.
Trevor, this intuition,
Knowledge.
guesswork is not good enough reason to do this. I mean, this woman sounds like someone who would rather be left alone.
Hey, I've got a job to do.
So do I. And part of my job is making sure you don't get served with restraining orders.
So apparently you're still running on that anti-love ticket.
I am not anti-love, Trevor. I am anti having it forced on you by one more man who thinks he's a god. Thank you, Mary.
One more man who thinks he's a god. We by any chance just jumped to Claire's Love Life homepage? Everything fine with you and Alex?
Everything's dandy with me and Alex.
I'm getting a feeling.
Oh, probably the chili coming back.
Look, every relationship has its bumps, okay? The question is it a speed bump or is it Mount St. Helens? I hooked you guys up, all right? You have to admit, I know a little something about what makes the two of you tick.
Well, I suppose you might accidentally stumble into the vicinity of an insight.
I hate it when you gush.
Alex cancels our date because he's meeting up with an old reporter friend in town. And then last night, he calls and cancels again with some lame excuse about a column deadline. But it's tonight that got me. He said the mayor called a last-minute press conference and he has to cover it.
Shot in the dark. Maybe the mayor called a last-minute press conference and he has to cover it.
Trevor, it's more than that. It's been evasive and distant. And you said you could find me a man who would match up every item on my checklist and it still wouldn't work out. Well, you found him. And it isn't working out.
Sounds like you're packing the parachute before the planes left the runway. You two were supposed to get me one match closer to my magic 100.
Yeah, well, don't count on it. I'm beginning to think commonality's a bit overrated.
Not necessarily. Passion can burn out.
They should go down in a blaze of glory.
I'd rather be a slow-baked ham than niblet grizzle.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
I'm saying maybe you're right.
I'm saying maybe you're right.
You're right, Trevor.
You're right, Claire.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You are.
That was weird.
Hope someone got that on film, because that's the last time that'll ever happen. Look, it sounds like you and Alex just need a little time to clear the air. You need to control the setting, though. He's not going to open up at a boxing match. Have a quiet night at home, you know? Set the mood. Candles, flowers, after-dinner contraceptive. Trust me, Doc. This is good for what ails you.
There's more in the oven if you want some.
Oh, no thanks. I'm really...
Okay. We haven't had a lot of time together lately. You know, to just...
I guess not. Well, I've been really busy.
Some weather we're having, huh?
Claire, let's not.
Not talk about the weather. Well, we could talk about the looming trade imbalance with Japan if you want.
You know, this is a really good bottle of Chardonnay. Maybe we should save it for when I'm not quite so tired.
Good idea. We'll let it age another 6 or 7 months. Alex, what is wrong? You haven't said 3 words to me all night.
What do you mean what's wrong? I said, I'm tired. Can't we just...
Fine.
Maybe I should just go home, get some sleep. It was a really nice dinner. I'll call you tomorrow.
Chase it! Get there first, Green! All right, clear. Hey, move it, yeah! Slide behind, but no! Tony, behind the net. You go up to the middle, they both go with you. Yeah, good pass, Charlie. Yeah.
Sure, it's tough from the sidelines, but did he ever actually play the game?
Nah, I never wanted to. Bro, you know, guys make it to the bigs, they get tied down by contracts, endorsement deals, not to mention all the media attention.
You got cut, huh?
First week of camp. Took a stick to the stomach, I threw up all over the owner's dog.
You hate to see it.
Hey, how'd you get in here anyway?
I can get anywhere I want. I'm Cupid, remember?
Oh, yeah, slipped my mind.
Yeah. So listen, tomorrow night, we're throwing a bash over at Taggarty's, Blackhawks night. We need you as our celebrity guest.
Basically what? Drink beer, get fawned over, make fart noises with our armpits?
Yeah, if you're lucky. You still single?
Right. Fair to say, I haven't found what I'm looking for in a while.
Which is?
Very low standards.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm not too picky. You know, I mean, opposable thumbs,
Right, check.
stands erect, not too much hair on her back.
Check, we've got that. 8 o'clock, we'll party like you actually won the cup.
Hey, this is the year, man.
And they say I'm delusional.
Oh, they do?
Yes. Well, you know, just some psychologist friends of mine. They like the kid. I'll see you around, all right? Ow!
Yes! Yes! There it is! There it is!
Yeah.
Hi, I know it's early, but I was in the neighborhood.
You live down the hall.
Okay, so I was in the neighborhood of your door, and I stopped by to actually give you this.
And this is...
What you will be stylishly attired in when you come to the Taggarty Chicago Blackhawks party. It's what gets you in free, and it goes tremendously with very tight jeans, spiked heels, and that come-hither attitude.
Like, I don't even know you.
Sure you do. I'm the guy that carried your eggs. I'm not trying to come on here. Look, my boss gives me a quota. I get a certain amount of people there. I get a trip to an exotic place.
Look, Trevor, right?
Yeah.
You're obviously very determined, but I hate bars. I don't go to parties, and if you don't mind, I'd really rather be left alone.
Well,
Susan slammed the door in your face. She wants nothing to do with the party that you planned here, and you have less than a 0 chance of getting her and the coach together.
be patient, my man. He'll be here any minute.
Why do I picture the both of them bound and gagged in the back of a speeding pickup?
Funny, when you said charity event for people in need, it never occurred to me that they'd be in need of a beard chaser.
You caught me, I fibbed. If this is the part where you take me out back for a severe tongue lashing, can I freshen up first?
Why am I here?
A lot of theories on that. There's the whole Adam and Eve thing, the Big Bang Theory. Not sure that puts your mother in the best light, though.
Again, why am I here?
You are here to witness my return from the disabled list. Dan and Susan getting together tonight.
Dan and Susan, you're still pushing that?
We gods are a persistent lot. Where there's a will.
There's someone there to contest it, Trevor. 2 people don't get together just because you wave your wand. I mean, it takes time and hard work and luck, and even then, it's very difficult to keep it going.
Let me guess. Sounds like we just landed back on Planet Claire. Dinner didn't go well. I'm sorry. I told you it was a charity event because it was the only way you two would come. All right? It looks like you needed a fun night out. Alex will be here any minute. You'll talk. You'll work things out. Speaking of things working out. Excuse me. Dan. Hey, man, welcome to the greatest night of your life.
Thanks, though I'm not sure what this is about the rest of my life.
Hang in there. There could be a lot of surprises tonight. Not that a guy like you would be surprised by a little attention from the lovely ladies.
Me? Oh, no. Someone's always asking me to go out, begging me to get married.
Yeah.
Of course, it's my mother.
What are you kidding? Listen, it's time to expand your horizons then. Make yourself at home and get ready. Your future is about to begin. Hey.
Hey.
So you're probably looking for your, what was it you said last time we saw each other? Your girlfriend.
Look, Trevor, I don't want to start.
Alex, stop. Cease. Desist. I don't want to either. It was an off day. My bad. Let's move on.
Okay. But, what do I do with the apology I prepared?
Well, if it includes a glowing tribute to my irrepressible personality, you can assume I've already made it to myself.
Right, but you're the god of self-love as well.
It's really just a hobby, actually. Just in case you were wondering, Claire was looking for you a few minutes ago. It sounds like you've been making her life a little difficult lately.
Difficult.
Oops. There I go again. Claire confides in me. I let the secret slip.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Yeah, that's good advice for next time. If you would have talked to her recently, you would have known. She thinks that you're losing interest. She thinks you're going to dump her.
Look, like I said, it's none of your business.
I understand. A personal thing. Maybe some sort of performance problem?
You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna answer your question because I think it'll piss you off. My work takes me all over the world. It's easier for me to keep people at a distance. Till now. I've been backing off a little with Claire because I'm afraid to start something I can't finish. But that doesn't change the way I feel about her, and it doesn't make me any less certain that I feel it.
Just so I know what to be pissed off at? Certain you feel what?
I love her. I'm telling you that I love her. And somehow, I feel confident that you'll keep that to yourself.
Go back, Trevor. I'm going long.
It's a hockey party, you butt.
Is that the context?
I'm gonna let that go, seeing how you're probably depressed over Susan not showing up.
She'll be here. What'd I tell you? Susan, hey, I'm glad you could make it. Check your second thoughts at the door.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'd like to hold on to them a little while longer.
Fine, as long as you leave a hand free for an adult beverage. Come on.
Listen, Trevor, thanks for asking me here. I mean, like I said, I'm not really one to go out much, but I thought it might be nice to be around people for a change.
Yeah.
And besides, I needed some place to show off this really cool t-shirt.
Nice. That is the spirit. I'm glad you came. You will be glad you came. I want you to meet someone.
Oh, I know.
Wait, no. Meet someone?
I was first on the road.
Dan. Dan. This is Susan. Susan, this is Dan. All I ask is that you name your firstborn Trevor or Trevora. Have a nice life.
Hi.
Susan is...
Dan. Right. So what do you do?
Okay, me first. I'm a coach. Assistant coach for the Blackhawks. Did you ever see a game?
Oh, no, actually, I'm not really a baseball fan.
Hockey. Blackhawks are a hockey team.
Oh.
I won the Stanley Cup 3 times. I mean, sure, the last time was 61. You know, a little trouble getting to playoffs lately. But, really interesting team this year. I think we're going to surprise some people.
Well, they're not exactly a match made in Olympus.
They are if he ever tells her what he told me.
Looks like they're not telling each other much of anything right now.
I hook him up to prove her wrong, and now, hell, I don't even know what I'm feeling.
I know what she's feeling. She's hoping somebody yells fire.
What are you talking about? It looks like she's just waiting to make the next move.
Looks to me like she's already made it. She's leaving.
Susan, wait, hold on. Where are you going?
Where I should have stayed. Home.
What are you crazy? You've been here 5 minutes. What about Dan?
Look, this whole thing, it was just, it was so embarrassing. I should have just trusted my instincts. I don't know why I came here.
No, you know what? You should have trusted mine.
Hey.
Okay, you know, you can't postpone it. It's gonna happen. You two are a lock.
Trevor.
Are you married? Are you engaged? Some sort of plainclothes nun?
Look, you're not gonna let up unless I tell you.
Whatever it is, we can work around it.
I'm dying.
You're dying. What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna be around 6 months from now. It's kind of hard to work around that.
You busy?
No. I was just sitting here doing absolutely nothing, hoping someone would burst through my door without knocking.
Perfect then. So, this thing you're not doing looks like writing. Little tip from an old writing teacher of mine. Drop the pen, grab life by the...
Trevor, what do you want?
Stronger separation between church and state, more anchovy paste and most of your store-bought Caesar dressing.
No, this is not a great time.
You know, some people are actually happy to see me when I come by.
Really? Are they allowed to vote and drive cars and everything?
Okay, I'll cut right to it. I need a cardiologist.
Cardiologist? Why?
Because that last remark broke my heart. Okay, no, but seriously, okay, I was wondering if you had a name, like someone at the hospital. Someone good.
Okay, and I'm not supposed to be concerned about this?
Person I know thinks they have a problem. I don't think they do.
There isn't a problem. It was a bit more of your intuition.
Intuition would be merely human. This is the state of knowing reserved solely for the all-powerful among us.
You know, you might want to soak that head. It seems to be swelling again.
For instance, I know you're trying to hide whatever it is you're writing there.
No, I'm not. It's nothing.
Really seem to be on page 3 of that nothing. Did I see Alex's name, Sparky?
Yeah, okay. It's Alex's name. You saw his name because I am writing him a letter. A letter to tell him that I am breaking up with him.
What?
Yeah. I'm dumping him because I can tell that that's what he wants, and I don't want to drag it out any longer.
If you want my opinion...
I will seek professional help and find out why.
Well, I don't know.
Trevor, he's moving on. Okay? I would rather put this one on the train myself. Why, is there something you know? Is there some reason I shouldn't send this letter?
It's the spelling. It's only one T in commitment. I know, I hate to keep bothering you. I got a number of a doctor, a good one. I told him about you. He said he'd be happy to review your case.
Why would you do that?
Because you're wrong about this.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. Okay, you don't even know me. How would you know anything about my life, let alone my death? I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Because I hate to see someone give up if they don't have to. One doctor, Susan. It couldn't hurt, could it?
Yes, it could, and it will. The needles will hurt, and the tests will hurt, and then you know what else will hurt? The results. Don't you think I have seen a dozen good doctors already? Don't you think I made sure? Do you have any idea how much it hurts every time a new one tells me the same thing, every time it gets reconfirmed that I'm going to die?
You're not gonna die.
Stop it! Just stop it, Trevor! I'm going to die. I'm going to die. And what I don't need is some complete stranger walking into my life with a bunch of totally unfounded optimism.
You figure it'd take a miracle now, huh?
Yes, it would take a miracle now.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in love?
What? I don't know, not really. What difference does it make?
Do you have any idea how hard it is for two people to find each other? Two people to fall in love? Huge world, plenty of obstacles. Every time I see it happen, I think it's a miracle.
Come on, that's different.
Are you sure? Doctors have been wrong. This whole thing can turn around. There are miracles out there, like love. You came into the bar because something inside of you needed to make a connection with people, maybe with one person. All right? You haven't given up yet. You want a miracle. Who's to say this isn't it? Give them both a chance. The doctor, Dan, no matter what you've been told, you can't live your life as if you're gonna die.
It's time to ice it, Trevor. You passed me the puck. I took it straight at her. She checked me at the blue line.
Okay, hockey coach, I get the hockey metaphors. Try this one out, all right? You get shut down in the first period. Do you usually not come out for the second?
I drove her home, man. By that I mean a minute and a half conversation with me, drove her right out of the bar and back to her home.
She's shy.
She hated me.
She likes you.
You are crazy.
I'm colorful.
And persistent.
When I'm right.
But you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You are. I've seen this happen before. The failure to agree, the argumentative banter can only mean one thing. We're becoming romantically involved. All right, look, I talked to her, all right? She wanted me to apologize. She had a bad night. She said, you're definitely someone that she could get to know better.
Back at the video store, that whole couples getting together thing, you do take this seriously, don't you?
Someone's got to.
All right. Yeah, she wants me to call. I'll call.
Nice. Hey, is there any way I could give the pep talk tonight before the game?
Boys know they're gladiators. Come on, let's crack someone. Let's go, big men. Let's go. Let's go.
So, I think this is great. We're finally doing this. Get Trevor to see the error of his ways.
Exactly. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, but if you're stuck on what to get him for Christmas, try a leash.
Yeah, it wouldn't stop all the jumping in your lap and licking your face.
Well, it's not like we have anything in common.
True. Of course, that's something we have in common. No, I mean, we really don't know each other. We might have all kinds of things in common.
Okay, end of the day, you get off work. What do you do to relax?
You mean since they closed down the Hot Oil Transvestite Wrestling Club, or... Actually, I'm a pretty boring guy. Occasionally I rent movies. I'll bet you do that.
Doesn't count. It's like saying I occasionally take a shower.
Well, actually, I frequently take showers.
Hey, so do I.
Well, there you go, shower takers. What do you have on your nightstand?
What?
I mean, you can tell a lot about someone by what's on their nightstand. For instance, I have an alarm clock that's actually broken, 4 packs of gum, and a Game Boy.
Which tells me
that I'm usually late, I have an oral fixation, and I'm having no luck repressing my inner child.
Okay, I have a book of poems, hand lotion, a few arcade tokens.
Arcade tokens?
Yeah, there's a mall near me that has this great old arcade. I don't go out much, but when I want to get my mind off things, I go down there, play skee-ball mostly.
Skee-ball?
Yeah. You know where you take the wooden ball?
No. I know skee-ball. I love skee-ball. I grew up on the West Coast, Santa Cruz. They have this great boardwalk arcade with the old-fashioned kind of skee-ball, you know, wooden balls.
Nets on the sides, hand-painted numbers. Yeah, so does this place.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Oh, yes! Unbelievable! Man, why do I feel like I'm in the middle of a Paul Newman, Jackie Gleason movie?
Oh, I am not hustling you.
What else do you call stomping me 8 games in a row? Man, if I needed that, I'd go to work.
Well, maybe it is time to stop.
I got my eye on that Super Soaker squirt gun.
Well, I don't know. You'll never get it rolling like that.
Wow.
You gotta follow through on your leash. Here, come on. Come on. Here. All right, now, come on. Just listen. You bring that hand straight up when you roll, and your aim will improve 100%. Seriously, come on. Try it. Hey, see?
Imagine that. You coaching me.
Yeah, imagine that.
Apparently, my fax machine is taking up creative writing because this can't be from you. You're going to throw this whole thing away because you think I'm dumping you.
Because I think? Because I think? Alex, how could you think there's anything else I could think? You know, you have a lot of gall.
No, you're right.
Treating me like the walking equivalent of the Ebola virus, and acting surprised when I come to the only conclusion that anyone with a brainwave
and even if I survive landing,
you mean to tell me
where
you wouldn't
did
have
I
treated me
land?
the
I
same
mean,
way if you were
Claire,
acting...
will you listen to what I'm telling you?
What are you telling me?
That I feel way more than I thought I would about you. There, I said it.
You did?
Oh, don't pretend like you don't understand what I'm almost saying.
You mean you're saying that you know?
Yes, I'm saying that you know. Yeah, I know I should have told you sooner, but in case you didn't notice, I've had a bit of trouble with it, so... I mean, yeah, I told Trevor, but that was only because he pressured me. I mean, that guy just goes.
What? You told Trevor how you really feel?
Yeah, I just kind of spilled out at Taggarty's the other night.
Taggarty's? 2 nights ago?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Okay, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you told Trevor what you think you just told me, but you didn't really tell me, and he's known this whole time?
Trevor knowing is a lesser piece of information here. Could we just please go inside and talk about it, please?
Alex, I can't, okay? I'm sorry. I'll call you, okay?
Yeah. Well, I had a good time. No, that's not even close. I had a great time.
Yeah, me too.
So, I'm a little out of practice, but I think this is the part where the two people on the date say goodnight in a way that seems appropriate for the evening they just had.
I have a question for you. Why is someone like you still single?
I don't... Just unlucky, I guess. What about you?
One more thing we have in common. Listen, there's something I should tell you. In case you want to go on a second date.
Oh, I want to go on a second date.
Then that's when I'll tell you. I kind of like this moment just the way it is. And, thanks for getting me safely home.
No problem, man. Catch you later.
Pro athletes. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. A veritable motherlode of eligible bachelors. They make a ton of money, they're never home. What more can a woman want?
Trevor, we gotta talk.
Talk, right. Speaking of talking, I had a little talk with Susan this morning, and she just wanted to tell me what a great time she had with Dan. Not to rub in how wrong you were. I just want you to know, I think I'm really above all that.
Look.
Who the hell am I trying to kid? I'm number one. I'm number one. I am number one. I went to the stadium, got another one. What do you think? You think another one on this hand would lack subtlety?
Trevor! Dan's dead.
That's not even funny.
It's not a joke. I just heard it on the news. Car accident this morning.
No, you heard wrong. He can't be. You heard wrong.
Dan Waters, right?
It's not the same guy. Can't be.
Black Hawk coach, 31 years old. Another car ran in light. Hit him. I'm sorry.
I know this is a loaded question, but what is going on inside that head? Yes, thank you. I will come in and discuss it. You knew, Trevor. You knew all along how Alex really felt, and you still let me send that letter. I mean, not that I even want to be in a relationship with a reporter who can just leave at any time for months at a time, but you know what? That should be my decision. Mine, and it should come from knowing all the facts. Facts that, for some reason, you decided not to tell me. Just once, you know, I would love a hint, a clue, a trace element of an apology, but that's too much, isn't it? Too much to ever expect someone like you to admit that he was wrong.
I was wrong.
You see that? That's just so like you to hide behind some... What did you say?
I was wrong not to tell you. I was wrong about you and Alex. I was wrong to ever believe that I could ever know who belongs. I was wrong about everything.
What are you talking about?
Dan and Susan are not going to live happily ever after. They're not even going to live.
Trevor, I don't understand.
Dan was killed this morning. He was broadsided in a car accident.
Oh, my God.
And Susan's dying. She has degenerative heart disease. They give her 6 months. I was so sure that I was right. I was sure. I'm so sorry that I put Susan through it. And Dan. I feel like I lost a friend. Hi. Stopped by a few times.
Yeah, I had some laundry to do, a couple other things.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well, life takes you by surprise sometimes.
Yeah, it does. So I just, I wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm fine, like I said. Just getting a few errands taken care of.
Right, yeah. So, if there's anything you want to talk about, because I know you said that you had fun last night.
I did have fun last night, but, it was one night. I didn't really know him.
Well, it doesn't mean
Look,
that,
Trevor, I've been living with sadness for 2 years now. I can't let any more in, okay?
Dr. Allen, Alex is on the phone again. I know you don't want to talk, but I don't know what to tell him.
Tell him that a number of things have happened today that are making me wonder what's important and what isn't, and that I'm confused and conflicted, and knowing how he really feels makes it harder for me to know how I should feel back.
I'm going to tell him you're in a meeting.
Yeah, that's better.
Claire, hi. Am I interrupting?
No, Roger, come in. What's going on?
Well, I spoke with your friend Trevor. He wanted me to examine a woman he knew. The story's taken a rather unusual turn. Have you got a minute?
Oh, great, you got my message.
What's this about? I'm not really in a hospital mood today.
You will be. Come on.
forgot you were visiting. Hi.
What's the matter? You okay?
I'm fine. I'm having some unexpected surgery.
Why? What happened?
Tell him. I've been on the transplant list for over 2 years now because I have this problem. Both my blood type and my tissue type are very rare. So the odds of finding a compatible donor are something like 1,000,000 to 1. It just doesn't happen. Until now.
You're kidding. They found a donor?
Yeah.
What happened to 1,000,000 to 1?
Well, this is the part that's a little bit hard to believe. It's Dan. He's a perfect match. I wanted to thank you, Trevor. I don't know how or what you knew. But thank you for introducing me to the man who saved my life. The man that I'll be carrying around inside me. I just wish that there was some way that I could thank him.
We're ready now.
I guess they did belong together.
Don't think I earned bragging rights on this one.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get to see many miracles.
It's all a little unpredictable, isn't it? No real way of telling how any of it's going to work out. Might be a good reason not to overthink things.
Meaning anything in particular?
Meaning if someone gives you his heart, might be best to just accept it.
You know, Alex, it is true. You could be gone tomorrow. I mean, being a reporter, you could leave at any time, and that is not easy for me either, you know? So...
Okay, look, I've spent the whole day trying to figure out some way to keep you from walking away, to convince you not to do this.
Okay, so what'd you come up with?
Don't do this.
That took you all day?
Well, I made my bed, I opened up some mail, but an alternative just came to me.
I'm open to alternatives.
I love you.
You know, I spent a little time coming up with something myself in case you decided to actually say it this time.
Okay.
I love you too.
Disorderly Orderly, The Court Jester, The Three Stooges Marathon, Sleeper, and His Girl Friday. Oh, looks like someone's in the mood for a few laughs, huh?
Of the pedal extremity is impeded by the insertion of a foreign botanical offshoot. Now, gentlemen, we must proceed with caution.